Hey everyone, welcome back to another unboxing video. So for today we have a new keyboard from Nufi, which is the NuPhy Node75 keyboard. This is a 75% keyboard that Nufi sent out for me to review and unbox in this channel. So thank you to Nufi for sending out this keyboard for me to review. First, we have the keyboard, which is in lunar white color. The NuPhy Node75 comes in three colors, which is ink gray, lunar white, and light pink. This is a low-profile keyboard with ABS top and bottom case. So first, we have this user guide that tells you all the things you need to know about the keyboard. Next, we have the accessories. So first, it comes with this USB Type-C to Type-C cable. It also has an adapter in case you would want to connect it via USB Type-A. Next, we have a keycap and a switch puller. Since the keyboard is hot swappable, so you can remove the switches and replace them with other switches you may like. Lastly, we have these extra keycaps, which includes those when swapping from Windows to Mac, as well as the iconic keycap colors of Nufi, which is the yellow, red, and sort of teal blue, I would say. Now moving on to the keyboard itself. This is a 75% keyboard, as I said, and it includes 84 keys. It's a low profile and a gasket mount type keyboard. It's hot swappable and it has north facing RGB lights. Now for the size and weight, it is 659 grams, which is 1.45 pounds. It has a back height of 22.4 millimeters and a front height of 13.8 millimeters. First off, I think it's very light and compatible. It can be used on macOS, Windows, Android, and iOS. And its battery capacity is 3000 mAh, which is around 60 to 100 hours with the lights on and up to 1000 hours when the lights are turned off. For the connection modes, you can use it wired or wirelessly. And for the wireless, it has 2.4 GHz connection as well as Bluetooth 5.0. For the 2.4 GHz, we have 1000 Hz, while for the Bluetooth 5.0, we have a polling rate of 125 Hz. Now, what's cool about this for me is actually this touch bar that allows you to control like the volume or the brightness of your keyboard. So basically, you just drag your finger to the left or to the right, and it can either increase or decrease the volume of your device. Of course, you can change that using the Nufi IO and basically customize the setting and tweak it more to your liking. So I have the red nano switches for this keyboard. However, you can also avail the blush nano and the brown nano switches, which honestly depends on what you prefer. The blush nano, I believe, is more silent, and the brown nano has a more tactile feel, while the red nano is sort of the middle ground between the three. The Note75 also has a kickstand with 2 levels. There are also these LED bars at the top left of the keyboard that lights up when you type on the keyboard, as well as if you use caps lock, the LED bar will also light up. And this also helps indicate the battery percentage of your keyboard by pressing FN and backslash. So if you're interested in how the keyboard sounds, here's a typing test with an external microphone. I would say the typing feel of this keyboard is great for the price, and also the sound is nice for $99. Here's another typing test without any microphone, just using my phone's microphone. So what's great about this is that you can play around with the colors and be a little creative with it, add some pop of color instead of just having a neutral tone keyboard. So these are Nufi's iconic keycaps that add pops of colors to their keyboard and give this sort of retro look. So for my final thoughts on this keyboard, I think the price is pretty reasonable as it comes in for $99 and it's cheaper compared to other keyboards offered by Nufi that's $100 and above, and it's also very light and portable, so you can use it almost in any location, whether you're in coffee shops or you're in school, in your room or whatever. I love that it comes in 3 different colors and you can choose whether you want it to be popping out like pink, or if you just want neutral colors like this lunar white or ink gray. I've honestly been loving these low profile keyboards, especially as a student in university that goes to a dorm, since I need to bring a setup in a different location far from home, and having a portable keyboard that's really light and with a battery that lasts long is very convenient. I also think that having this touch bar is really great as it doesn't add up any space to the keyboard, especially when bringing it in your backpack. It doesn't have a bump compared to having a knob. And compared to the NuPhy Air 75 version 3, which I also reviewed earlier this year, I think this has a more hollow sound since it's made out of a plastic top and bottom case, and the Air 75 version 3 is made out of aluminum, so it has a sort of deeper sound when typing. But I think that's pretty reasonable, especially since this keyboard is cheaper than the Air 75 version 3. And also, I think these little designs at the top give this like retro feel. So it's like more of a fun style compared to the Air 75 version 3. I love the bars, the light bars in the top left as well. It doesn't catch your attention too much, but at the same time it just has this, vibe that balances off the look of the overall keyboard aesthetic. But yeah, that's all for my final thoughts on this keyboard. I think the 70% layout is my favorite layout out of all the different keyboard layouts out there. Yeah, that's all I have to say about this keyboard. Really nice build, really affordable, and reasonable price for the quality it gives. So if you guys are interested in getting one of these keyboards, I will link the NuPhy Node75 down below in the description along with this code. You can use my code for a 10% off discount on any Nufi purchases. Once again, thank you to Nufi for sending out this keyboard to me to review on this channel. And yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in until the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.